You jump in the cage right now against Ankalaev and Pereira. You think you beat them both?
Yeah, I'll back myself 100%. Back myself all day long. The reason why is I've seen everything they do. They don't know nothing about me, So,
Mm.
and that's a risk, that they run as well. Like I think everyone in the UFC could get a shot at the title. It would be good enough to potentially win, like, but it's like fairness as well. Like people grind so hard to get that shot and then they get there. I felt like Pereira kind of got pushed past everyone because of Izzy.
Yeah,
And he was good enough to win. Whereas he didn't go for like the Rob Whitakers, the wrestlers. He kind of like
yeah.
slid through all that, and I was like, fuck, this guy's kind of lucky in a way, but not really. Like he
Mm.
matched up well in the championship fight with Izzy, like just being former rivals, and he didn't have the MMA experience, but he knows how to strike, and that's the way I feel. That's the way I feel. I feel like I know how to I can bang with anyone. And yeah, I mean, people probably hear this and think I'm talking over my head, but that's why I'm like, man, just let me bang, let me bang, bro. So
Well,
that's it.
hey, mate, I said it the first time. I said the LeBron James to Izzy's Michael Jordan, and I truly believe that in the sense of, I don't think people realize just how good you are, and I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. It's because it's like I know the guys you train with, I know what you've done. You
Yeah.
never got to show it because
Yeah.
who in their right mind would fight you for $500? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what I love about it. But you're right, man. And even GSP said something similar about like when you're the world champion, everyone's studying you. Every
Yeah.
fight, every round, every minute. Uh Pereira probably has no idea you exist. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So it's like you
Yeah.
said, it's almost weirdly unfair.
Yeah. And then my gym has gone up against him countless times. If anyone's got the tools, it's
Mm.
it's me and my coaches. I've been watching this guy since I was 19. Like I knew Pereira before the UFC did because I used to watch all the
Yeah.
glory fighters, all the guys even all the great middleweights before him, like Joe Schilling and Adam Levin and all those guys, the OGs, like they were in glory, like well before for him and when Izzy and that came along. So I've been watching kickboxing for so long, and I know like most of all of his best moves and what he likes to do. And yeah, but obviously none of these guys know fuck all about me, and there's like little to no tape on me out
Oh
there
yeah.
because like all of my fights are all like held behind like CSN and like some of King of the Rings
Mm.
like deals with like I don't know TVNZ or Sky Sport. Like they don't drop my fights until the next like 8 man that fought bring comes out or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how they released it. Like they've only just released one of my fights from 2022 where I absolutely like mauled a guy, and knocked him out, like knocked him out with a knee, and stuff like that. So in the years to come, they'll probably start dropping all my fights, and then people will be like, "Oh shit, this guy's pretty good," Like no one saw that. No one even ever saw that Sam K fight as well, which was when
Mm.
I showed like a more part of my game.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's held behind a pay-per-view stream. So like people don't even know about that. I've even seen on like some Reddit forums like people like talking about how they're not convinced on me. And then one guy was saying like, nah, seriously, like those fights that he won that no one knows about, like those were like mad fights. And yeah, there's a few people out like diehard fans like saving my name out there. They're really like pushing it. But yeah, it's cool. Like I like it because I get to come in as the unknown and just talk all the shit, and then when it all comes back, yeah, just that I saying I told you so is gonna be mad.